Hello. I'm back. It's been a while. I will get into it in the video about what's been going on, but I would like to start by saying we have a new addition to this channel, and it's called The Light I'm Using. So for Christmas, my fiance got me a nice little light for on my camera. So basically that's what I'm using right now to light the room, other than I have a light off to the side just so it's not like pitch black and then just bright light. So yeah, so that's exciting news. I actually recorded another video I think like in December, maybe January, that was like giving you a facial, but the audio turned out very poorly, and I just got kind of like I didn't want to put it up, and then I meant to record something else, and then just time flew by. Like I said, I will talk about it. So I wasn't sure what I wanted to do today, and I was thinking about lighting some candles and just kind of chatting, and then I saw this. What is this? Yes, this is a giant tub of Elmer's glue. I bought this. It's 1 gallon. Yes, it's 1 gallon of glue. I bought this to make slime for my slime video, and it was like $10 for this. Maybe it might have even been less, but like a regular tube of Elmer's glue was like $3. So I was just like, why don't I just get 1 gallon? And it's just so much. Like, I'm gonna have glue for the rest of my life. But it does make cool noises. But it is very hard to like manage. Oh yeah, so today I'm just gonna do some tapping and stuff with some kind of odd ASMR objects around my apartment, and just kind of chat with you a little bit, tell you what's been going on in like the 2 months almost I've been gone. Whoops. So there is good stuff, mainly good, and then there's some meh stuff. Let's start with the meh, because let's save the good stuff. So the meh stuff, one reason why I haven't been super motivated to record videos, and I'll get closer for this. I wore glasses because of this. You can't really see it because I put on some makeup, but I'll zoom in. See if that's better. Okay, you can kind of see it, but I've been getting really bad eczema around my eyes, so it's been kind of red and patchy and itchy. So this is something that happens to me like pretty regularly, especially in the winter. So when it first happened, I think in like December, I just kind of was like, oh, well, it'll go away quickly and it won't be a big deal. And it hasn't gone away, obviously. So I've been just trying to not put any like makeup or anything on it, and then just putting much Vaseline, which feels very odd. So I'm just gonna move this around weirdly. Wait, can you guys hear this? So I said this in my one video where I did the face mask, but like it's a personal thing, but like I get kind of self-conscious when I don't have makeup on. Like everyone on this so far that I've dealt with has been super amazing, so I know I don't need to feel that way. I just kind of do. Like I feel self-conscious even if I just do things like in my personal life. Like I like never go to, like I'd rather be late for work than I would to show up without makeup. So I don't know if that's the correct way to be, it just is. So that's been something that's kind of made me be like, I don't want to make a video, like I don't know how much makeup I can do, and then I guess my skin getting worse. So okay, I'm just tired of holding this, so awkward to hold. So let me move on to something else so we can chat. So this is just a can of coffee. I don't drink coffee, but my fiance does. So he like, it's funny because he like tapped on it when he was done with it. And he was like, "You should take this. It sounds so nice. You can definitely use it in an ASMR video." So he like, he's thinking about things that sound good. Trader Joe's Fair Trade Organic Bolivian Blend. It does have a nice little like focus. Yeah, I don't know which one's focused on that, but it has a nice little artwork on the front. See, that's really only like the bad thing I have going on. It's just that my skin is kind of meh. But like I said, I've had this problem before. I have really bad allergies. Like I got allergy tested and they were just like, "Oh my gosh, you're allergic to like so much. Like it would be easier for us to tell you what you're not allergic to instead of what you are allergic to." And I was like, wow, what I've always dreamed of hearing. So yeah, they were like, "Yeah, you have pretty bad allergies. You're allergic to like everything." So something I'm aware of. I take basically like generic Claritin every day, and that's usually good enough for me. But yeah, I also have really sensitive skin, and that's just like a genetic thing. Like my sister has it, my mom has it, and I've even seen like my niece has been having some skin stuff that they got her some stuff from the pediatrician to put on her, and cleared up no problem. But I was just like, yeah, it's just kind of is what it is. So I've had eczema before. I've actually had eczema worse. Like when I was in high school, it was really particularly bad. It was like on my eyes, between here, on my cheeks a bit. It was really bad on my arms, like in the crook of my elbow and on my wrists. And it was just like, it just looks like very like scaly and like red and puffy. So it kind of like, if you didn't know, you would think like someone like had like, you know, different skin irritation, like poison ivy or something like that. So people, there were definitely times where people would be like weirded out if they saw it. But I kind of learned pretty quickly, like, oh, it's not contagious. Like, you don't need to worry about it. It's just, you know, it's just your skin's irritated. So yeah, let me move on to the good stuff, because I think I talked about the face stuff for long enough. So I mentioned again in my facial video, apparently I was just, you know, telling you all the stuff, that I interviewed for grad school, and I got in. Da 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 da! Yay! So one thing I was really busy with is just, so in December, so not only on top of being busy with like Christmas and stuff, and you know, trying to Christmas shop in a pandemic. I mean, order online, but then, you know, stuff gets delayed and it's stressful, blah, blah. I'm sure you're aware. I didn't know. It smells really good. I have to say, I like the smell of coffee. I just, like I said, it gives me the shit. It gives me the shit. Oh, my sweatshirt. It says Dodo Airlines. It's so cool. You see it? This was a birthday present back in, my birthday's in June, so yeah, a while ago, but obviously it wasn't the right season, and now that it's freezing, it's actually just like there's a major snowstorm outside. Now it's time to just wear sweatshirts all the time. But move on from this, I have other stuff. Okay, this, I will admit, comes from another ASMR video. GB, ASMR GB did, or GB ASMR, yeah. I don't know, I watch her all the time, and yet I'm just like, it's just GB. But she did like extremely specific triggers, and one of them was something I own. And it's Mario Kart 64 with long fingernails, like tapping that, and it does make a nice noise, so I'll do that for you today too. But I do own a Nintendo 64. I do play it. Well, I haven't played it in a long time, but I was actually considering trying to beat Banjo-Kazooie. I like starting the game over. I played it in college and I got far, but I didn't beat it, so I'm considering picking that up again. But anyway, I do own one. It's in my apartment, and like I have a bunch of games, so when I saw this one come up, I was like, it's something I have. And like I said, I was like, oh, the noises are nice. Back to my story. I didn't tapping. So not only was I busy with like Christmas and stuff, I was also busy because I was getting ready to start school. So I had a bunch of orientation meetings. I had to figure out like financial aid and stuff, and it's all stuff I haven't done in like 6 years. Slash, I really didn't have to deal with financial aid because my parents took care of it for me, so it's just kind of like, so like navigating like paying for school as a real adult, because I actually have to pay for it, was definitely a very different experience and a bit stressful. So I was getting all ready for that, and then in January I started classes. So how my program works, it's basically like you take one class at a time, but they're 7-week classes, so it's an accelerated program. So I'm already like on week 5 of 7 of my first class, and it's going well. I have an A in so far, so that's good. And I'm definitely really interested in it, so it's all about foundations of counseling, so it's just basic counseling knowledge, because that's what I'm going to school for, is counseling, mental health counseling. So yeah, that's really great, and I've been busy with that because going back to school keeps you busy, especially going to grad school. We'll go into grad school and accelerate, but yeah, there's just a lot going on, so I've just been busy with that. The other thing, I will be totally transparent, I've been playing a lot of Hades. I love that game, it's so much fun. So I think I'm at like 70 hours already. So yeah, so when I'm like done with schoolwork, don't have to worry about anything to do with like work, I just love to just like sit down and just fight through Hades. So Great game, highly recommend. I bought it during like the Steam sale, and so it's technically my game, but I shared it with my fiance so he can also play. And we definitely just like, okay, I want to play for a bit. Okay, you've played for a while, like it's my turn now. So I played this afternoon because between like doing schoolwork and stuff. Oh, I almost forgot about this trigger. It's right here too. It's a weird one. It is just straight up just this lampshade, but it sounds really nice. I've also been like so impressed with this little like channel that I built, because I haven't been making videos, and I kind of assume like, oh, people lose interest in the channel, they would, just like unsubscribe or go somewhere else. And I've gained like so many subscribers. Like, I think when I checked today, it was like 90. I'm at 93 subs. Before I went on my hiatus, I think I was at like 60. So, that's amazing. I'm so glad people like this. Like, I know how social media works. I know, like, Charlie D'Amelio has like, what, like 1 billion followers? I don't even know. It's some ridiculous number on TikTok. I think I've heard it like multiple times, and it just like is a very, very high number. Maybe like 100 million. That might actually be the number. So like I get that like this is like microscopic by comparison, but it's also like I said, I really expected that I would just like put out some videos and like maybe my family would watch it, maybe some of my friends who like ASMR, and like a lot of the support hasn't even really been from like those people. Like, yeah, they've been supportive and they've watched me and subscribed, but like a lot of it's been just people who enjoy ASMR, which is like, I love that. That's so great. I'm really glad that people enjoy this, and that's definitely one reason why I was like, I need to get back to making videos. Like, people are enjoying this, and I like that people can enjoy just my weird ramblings and sounds and stuff. It's definitely fun for me to make. Like, I definitely enjoy doing this, so it's really a win-win. Part of my grad class, I had to make like a self-care plan because burnout is really bad in the counseling community. A, it hurts your ability to help people, and also B, it just happens because it's like can be a pretty tolling profession. So I had to make a self-care plan, and part of my plan was to cook like a nice dinner for a new like recipe for myself every Sunday, because I've been having a lot of the same meals since quarantine, because I'm just like, we'll just have tacos again, that's all. It's always the go-to for me. It's tacos. I love tacos. I mean, I still eat a lot of tacos, but sometimes I make other things. So like last night, today's Monday, if you can't tell. Last night I made jambalaya, and oh my gosh, it's so good. And I have so much of it, so I can just continue to eat it for a while. My fiance really liked it, so it's a win. But yeah, that's something that I thought about doing, like a come cook with me type of video. Let me switch out my thing. Okay, this trigger sounds really nice, but it is very odd, and I wouldn't know how to fit it into a different video. So I'm glad I made this video. It's like this weird, like, Sloth Squeaky Toy. I think it was for Scrappy, but like we don't give it to him because he just absolutely destroys things unless they're like a certain unless they're like a very durable plastic, because or rubber, because he'll just like chew this apart. And even then it's not a guarantee because he's an aggressive chewer. Like he just so yeah. So I just have this. That's it. Sounds nice, but it's pretty weird. I squeaked it before, like while I was getting stuff set up, like just because. And my dog was very much like, where is that noise? I want to kill it. So yeah, I don't know what my schedule will look like shooting schedule, because I was trying to, get videos out like twice a week before I started college. I started grad school, but I don't know how feasible that will be, especially if my work picks back up, like if I go back to full time, which they are planning for one day, but we'll see. So that might be difficult, but I'm still gonna try and post more regularly and not do like 2 months and disappear. I guess that's the point where I'm supposed to say, if I was a real YouTuber, gotta smash that notification bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video. I know the YouTubers do these things for a reason, but like, I don't want to be like that. Like, I just kind of like, check me out if you want, or not, it's fine. Live your life. That's so like, don't pressure me into hitting the notification bell and subscribing. Don't make me feel bad. I will say, since making YouTube videos, I am a lot more likely to subscribe to someone now. I used to be super weird and just like be like, I'm not gonna subscribe, I'll just check out their channel. But now I'm like, yeah, I get why that is not cool. I'm gonna not do that anymore and just subscribe, because it really doesn't make a difference, and I can just unsubscribe if for some reason I change my mind. But if you want to be a lurker, no, it's fine. I used to live that life too, so I understand. It's fine. Oh, more exciting things. This is not a definite. This is just something I've talked about and thought about. I may change room where I film in. So this is like a den area in our apartment. Like basically we have like a living room, dining room area, the kitchen, and then we have this like bonus room and then the bedroom. But so we were using this originally. We had our desks in here for like our computers, but this room gets 0 natural light. Like there are no windows in here. It does not get natural light, and working every day in a place that gets no natural light is not fun. So we moved our desk out into the dining room area, which is about when I started making videos, because I actually film at like our dining room table from IKEA. So I oh, okay. So yeah, we started doing that, and recently my fiance was like, why don't we move the computer desk to the side of the couch, move the couch over, and then we'll have that dining room area open, and then we can, you know, put other stuff out there, and like stuff that's in here, like move it out there so that I have more space in here, and then we can decorate a little bit differently. Like maybe have like a bookshelf or something. So I don't know if or when that's gonna happen, but it might. So that could be exciting. We could get some more decorations. Could have some more space. All exciting stuff. Also, I'm not paying attention to how long I'm doing a certain trigger, so I'm sorry if I did not spend enough time on any one particular thing. I just felt like I was just talking, and then I was just like, okay, I'm done. Let me move on. Like I said, I don't really know the time of everything. So this is my second to last trigger. I have one more after this. It's just a lint roller. I like the noise of lint rollers. So again, it's one of those things that like, I like the noise, but I wouldn't really know how to like incorporate that into something else. Now I have like 5 different layers. don't know if this will sound. I'm gonna try. I have an idea. I'm getting experimental. Last item, and just a little pillow. You can't see it because of the light. Anyway, it says Dubrovnik, like in Croatia. So it's actually a lavender pillow. And I love the smell of lavender, so it smells so good. I guess I went on this trip in, was it 2019? Yeah, it was. See, I don't even know anymore because this year has felt like, well 2020 felt like 6 years, honestly. So I'm like, what year is it? How old am I? What month is it? Like, yeah, it's a problem. It's got that little lavender. Ew. There we go. Lavender tag. So yeah, I guess I went 2 years ago. And it was amazing. It's such a beautiful country. Dubrovnik was probably my favorite part of it too. Like it's so nice. So I went in February, and it was like 70 degrees, so I literally could wear like pants and a t-shirt and was comfortable. And it's like Dubrovnik's such a unique looking city because it has like these really like nice, like all one look, like clay roofs. If you've watched Game of Thrones, it's a lot of King's Landing they shot in Dubrovnik, so like you definitely get the vibe, if you will, if you've seen that. But yeah, it's really just like a nice place and like so easy to get around. Like pretty much everywhere you go from it spoke English. I went as part of my work, so it was like a tour, so I didn't really have to worry about anything other than I had like homework I had to do, which meant I had to like keep track of a bunch of things, like what we did throughout the day, how long it took, did I like it, did I think we should do something else, blah 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 blah. And like, so I've been in my current job for 4 years now. I switched around positions, like, that sounds bad. Okay, we're gonna try that one again. I've switched around, like, what my job title is, so, like, I used to work with, like, customers more, and now I really don't. I have more specialized work with airlines, so, oh, I was like, why did I bring that up? I don't know how I already forgot. Oh my goodness. Anyway, my point with that was I've been at my job for some time. So this has been that was the second work trip I had been on. My first work trip, I went to Ecuador in 2017, I believe. Yeah, I think it was like November 2017. I went to Ecuador, and even between my first trip and my second trip, the standards they had for like work trips and like how much work you have to do, like report back on, changed like significantly. Like when I went on my first trip, I was like, I could easily just do it like in my room at night and just kind of give a sum up of like, this is what I did, blah 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 blah. But like me and the person I went with, like we would be on the bus just like writing these out, and it's kind of hard when you're like writing on this like huge packet like while you're on vacation and people are just like, what? And it's like, yeah, it's just something I gotta do. It's part of my relaxation experience. Like, so yeah. Because I mean, they got into specifics like what restaurant did you go to, and like how long did it take you to like, because we had to like do multiple border crossings because we went to like Slovenia as part of a like day trip. I went to Montenegro. You fly into Italy, so you have to go border cross into Croatia for there. So they like wanted to know like how long like border crossings took, and it's like, how am I gonna remember that, like, unless I write it down now? I mean, there was a specific reason for it. Like, I understood why, because like the company, for a bit to understand why they would want that information. Just basically like planning things for the day. Like, does it take a really long time? And blah 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 blah. But it was still just like, I don't know, like I swear, like me and the person I traveled with, my coworker, we were just like, what was the name of the restaurant we went to again? And like, what did you write for this? So it was just, so it was like a lot. There were people who are like, I don't want to have to do this. I should just be able to join my time. And I'm like, you're letting me go somewhere for free? Yeah, I'll do whatever the frick you want. Like, like you want me to, do work while on vacation? That's fine. And you get paid to be there too. So not only is it a free trip, but you like get paid like you're working. So like it's like because of the department I'm in, I only get like a certain amount of length of the trip, and then I have to use PTO. But like still, like I think for my trip that I went on, that was like 10-11 days. I used like 2 PTOs, and the rest of it was just like covered by like traveling. So I got my regular paycheck and everything. So I don't know. Can't do that anymore because of a certain something. So that's a big bummer because that was a huge perk of that job. Just be able to travel free. Like, heck yeah. Like I said, I went on 2 trips for free, and then my fiance and I also went on 2 other trips with the company I work for at a discounted rate. So like one of them was to Costa Rica, and we got like a significant discount off of it. Like we were willing to pay less than that, so that's cool. And then the other one was just on like a good sale, and I was just like, I don't need to use my work for that because it's already cheap, and that's fine. But that means I got to get my own airline tickets at one point. Yeah, power trip. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, that was a huge perk of my job. Like being able to travel was just great. There were other perks, obviously. I mean, there's still other perks. I just don't really get to enjoy them because of a lot of things being taken away to minimize costs because of certain incident that happened worldwide recently. So it's definitely hard to stay motivated at my job right now. But one big thing is I'm very happy with grad school. Just because then I can feel like, okay, I'm not, like it just feels meh when you're like, it doesn't feel like I'm contributing because I'm only working part-time and I just have all this free time where I can't do anything because I have to stay home. And so being busy and feeling like I'm doing something productive and I'm, actively trying to advance my career, like, feels really good. So I've been so happy to be in grad school. And it's just interesting. Like I said, I really like the material I'm going over, and I'm definitely really excited to like get into the field more. Oh, speaking of ideas for videos, I do want to eventually do like a counseling role play type of thing. I could probably do it now, but I would rather when I'm kind of like more savvy and knowledgeable, since I just started grad school, so I want to feel like, give you realistic expectations. Like I said, I have I know about the industry and like what it's like, but I would still want to feel like it's more just that it's definitely not just like fiction. Like I do know what I'm doing when I say certain things in the roleplay. I don't know, but yeah, that's something that I've thought about. So that's something that I would consider making a video for. And yeah, so that, I guess I'll call it there. It's been a while, so I have a lot of things to edit. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out if you're still here. If not, well, but yeah, I've been, like I said, I just want to say again, I've been so grateful by all the support and that people have actually been enjoying this channel. So I really hope to continue to put out content that you enjoy and that I feel proud of making. And like I said, part of it is I don't know that I'll be able to make as much content as often, but I do want to make content that is quality when I do put it out. Well, quality is looser because I'm still learning how to mess with settings on my microphone and, use my video editor and certain functions of it, but quality for what I'm able to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if there's anything you want to see, please let me know. I will try to get to it. I know I still have things that people requested I make that I have not made yet, so I'm trying, guys. I'll try and get to it. Have a good rest of your day, and bye!